Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Like my videos? Please consider buying me a coffee. Thank you so much for the support. It helps me continue making content that you enjoy. Oh, hey look, it's Piss Yellow He-Man. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this one.
By the power of Grayskull, you suck.
You look like a bladder infection.
Aww.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're going to take a look at another Masters of the Universe figure from the Netflix CGI show. It's the Power Attack Powers of Grayskull He-Man. Now, this is basically just a yellow translucent plastic redeco of the Power Attack He-Man from the first wave, but it's actually pretty cool, and it's our second redeco of He-Man, and I just have a thing for translucent toys, and it's kind of hard to find, so I couldn't pass it up. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have He-Man in the packaging. It's the standard bubble pack we've been getting with He-Man, the logo, Grayskull up there. It says it's the Powers of Grayskull He-Man. There he is, all translucent and piss yellow in the package. So just kind of a close-up. Again, nothing different on the box, but He-Man is now redecoed, and he has a different title. So yeah, now the back of the package here, again, it's got the same features, same play gimmicks. He's yellow and he does the same things. And then we got the other figures in this particular wave, which is Evil-Lyn and Skeletor. So yeah, here's a closer look at the box. There's Evil-Lyn and Skeletor. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Piss Yellow He-Man out of box and see what we think. So here we have He-Man out of the packaging, and this is the exact same figure that we have gotten before, twice before actually, with the Road Ground Ripper and the Power Attack Deluxe Standard. But it is now in a translucent yellow, and he's got some white paint apps and some kind of silver and gray paint. Now, he's got the Power Sword, and this is the same exact Power Sword that comes with the first wave He-Man. There's zero difference in it. Same gold, same everything on the sword. Now, for He-Man here, it's actually slightly lighter than the other figures, probably because of the plastic. It's a little harder than the other figures because it's translucent. His head does move a little bit. Arms do move up and down really nice. And then the hands also move back and forth very nicely. He does have the same power attack gimmick, just like the others. So he can do up and down and side to side. So that's pretty cool. I like that. This one does not jiggle like my other one. So the joints are nice and tight. Legs work exactly the same. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the articulation on this guy. Now, I will say when you go to put the sword in, it's a little harder to put in because of the thumb. This plastic is a lot more firm, and that thumb just doesn't allow the sword to go in very well. And I feel if the gold plastic, or not the gold, the translucent plastic, crumbles over years, it's going to be at that thumb point. So be aware of that, because that is an issue with translucent plastics sometimes. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, again, sculpt is exactly the same. However, this time the deco is in a translucent yellow to kind of match what we got in the show when he transformed. And he's got some white paint apps on his arms. His eyes are painted white, which is cool. The He logo, the sword logo, is painted a light silver. The harness is a more silvery color than the kind of darker steel silver color that we got on the original figure, so there are some differences there, which is kind of cool, and you can kind of see how the figure's built on the inside, which is why I kind of like the translucent figures. I've always had a thing for them, and yeah, this is definitely yellow. It's very yellow. Alright, so taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, we've got the paint apps on the arms. The loincloth is a much lighter gray color on this version. The buckles on the wrists, braces, whatever you want to call them, are a very shiny type of silver plastic, and they've got this really cool marbling effect in them as well, which is kind of nice. Probably not purposeful, but it definitely adds to the look of the figure, and I like the lighter gray little loincloth with the Grayskull on it. I think that looks pretty darn neat. And then, of course, his big meat hooks and legs are the same translucent plastic as the rest of the body. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, same sculpt, although this time the boots are, again, cast in that kind of super bright, shiny, silvery plastic that his arm braces are. Same detail. It actually pops a lot of the detail out more on this, I think, than some of the other decos that we've gotten so far. And again, it's got kind of that really cool marbly effect in the plastic that really kind of helps the look of this metal in this style of deco, but again, I don't think that was purposeful, but it looks cool nonetheless. For comparison, here we have the Powers of Grayskull He-Man with the Power Attack He-Man and the Ground Ripper He-Man. So I've got all three of them, and it's kind of cool to see all the three different decos side by side. I still like this one better, and I noticed that the belts on the Ground Ripper and the Yellow He-Man are exactly the same, which is interesting. Now, like I said earlier, this is the exact same power sword that comes with the original Wave He-Man, which is kind of interesting. To be honest, I think that the yellow sword that came with the Ground Ripper would go better with the Yellow He-Man. Maybe make it in that translucent yellow plastic. That would have been super, super cool. But alas, they did not do that. I may swap them out, I don't know. But it's definitely cool seeing all three of these decos side by side up on the shelf. So is the Powers of Grayskull Power Attack He-Man something you want in your Motu collection? Well, this could be a very easy pass for a lot of He-Man fans. If you don't like the new Netflix CGI He-Man, this is an easy pass. If you're not into the weird deco stuff, this could be an easy pass. If you do like the odd little decos and repaints, then this is something you might want to pick up. Me personally, it reminds me of the Slime Pit He-Man that's all translucent neon green. In fact, I kind of wish they would have made it a little bit more neon green, although I understand this is kind of hitting what it looks like in the show, but that little bit more green could have given us that Slime Pit He-Man. Who knows? We might get that in the future. I do wonder how long that translucent plastic is going to be viable for. Only time will tell. It is, I think, a short pack figure. I've only seen this one ever on the shelf and only a few pictures of people having it in hand. So if you do like those type of figures, go ahead and snag him while you see him. So there he is! The Power Attack Powers of Grayskull Redeco He-Man from the new Netflix CGI He-Man and the Masters of the Universe by Mattel. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.